Hello everyone and welcome to my channel and welcome to episode 21 of God of War Ragnarok. So we just arrived in Muspelheim with Thor as our companion, playing as Atreus. Last episode, I really enjoyed last episode. Atreus literally ignored everybody's advice about Odin and just went straight to him. And I have no idea how this is gonna go. He honestly just seems like he's putting on such a front. Maybe not. Maybe in the end we're gonna find out that actually he's actually the good guy. I mean, that would be a weird chain of events, but I suppose we'll see. So please consider giving me a subscribe if you enjoyed watching me, and thank you so much for being here. Let's get into playing the game. Alrighty, let's giddy up. Burning cliffs. Whoa. Oh. Oh.
Oh, Ingrid. Nice move.
Oh no! Oh no!
Don't bother getting up.
Why is Thor just standing there? Oh, that's cool.
Where are we supposed to head now?
Thanks for your help.
I'll check.
He literally did nothing. He just stood there. Ingrid came in clutch, though.
Now check the mask.
Listen up. Oh, wait. Wait.
Jaffa.
I imagine this
Up
one.
there. It looks like there might be a ledge we could reach. If we...
Too slow.
Hey!
Okay.
You can't
all right.
just grab people like that.
Oh, what else
He just
did I throw
did.
you?
Oh. Okay, now he's helping.
That's young.
Oh, right in the fire. Oh.
Kids! There's things up there hitting us with fire. Use your bow already.
Yeah. I wanted to see what you were gonna do.
Use the arrow. Up! Look up!
Look at him go. Wait, what?
Jaffa!
Up there! Arrows! Now! You know, I
Jeez.
took my blood payment from your father for what happened to my sons. But I haven't taken it from you.
Oh, stop it.
What do you mean?
Later. I want to keep the All-Father. Speaking of which, mask.
Right.
Such a dink. I mean... Alright.
I want to check here real quick.
Oh, look at this little guy.
Well, this isn't the right way.
Oh, it's butterflies or moss or something. Wait, oh. Still can't use this, huh?
Oh, wow. Is that some kind of Anvil?
Where? What? Look at this guy. He's like a little squirrel or something. Alright, well, okay.
If it ain't there, let's keep moving. Come on.
Jeez. Oh, I see something over there I missed.
We need to head through those rocks. Hey, can you... Yeah, that.
Just imagine what it can do to bone.
Oh, stop
You want to talk
it.
about blood payment? What about the giants you killed? They were my family. Thamur, Ronan, they were your people too.
The giants were blight on the 9 realms, and I reveled in every single one of their deaths.
Let's just change the subject. You know, last time Father and I were here, we beat every one of Surtur's trials. Think you could...
Don't play.
Alka!
Oh, I totally thought that would work. Oh, maybe I have to get through there first. Well, alright then. He runs funny. Why was he like demanding I use my arrows to get rid of that guy up there? Why don't you just throw your hammer there, Thor? It's gonna be so hot.
Listen, Modi had some problems, but he was my son. And the only reason you aren't mush right now is because of that broken piece of wood.
Look! Clearly neither of us can do this mission alone. And I want to impress the Allfather just as much as you do. You don't have to like me, but we're gonna have to trust each other. Just a little bit.
Trust.
Why not just apologize, Atreus?
Don't bother.
Oh no. Yes. Bye-bye.
Form overall, but not aggressive enough in my opinion.
You're more than welcome to step it up.
This is me trusting you.
Alka!
Oh my god. Look at her go.
Okay, so where's the mask saying to go?
Yeah, 1 second. Jeez, get it down there.
Hey, kid, where's the mask
Just
pointing?
wait.
Somehow I don't think the mask was telling us to go.
This can't be the way.
What? There we go.
The mask is, pulling this way. We'll have to find some way down.
Sure thing.
Uh-oh.
I wasn't playing you, by the way. The trials are fun. Don't you ever have fun? You're so different from your daughter. She seemed...
Hey, come look at this.
Helga!
Run, Atreus, run!
Whenever you're ready.
I'm trying. You gonna grab me again?
Thor, what the... Wait, Surtur's shrine.
You didn't die over there, did you?
Molten Lowlands. Why can't I run, damn it? Whoa, what's going on? What was that? Was that from the lava? Whew.
No, but I was thinking...
Well, that's your problem.
Oh no.
The trials are just
Holy
past that cliff. Might be something you and Zeus can do together.
First we deal with them.
Come on, Thor. Just check them out. What have you got to lose?
Time. That's right. Just try it.
You getting tired?
Not in the slightest.
An ogre.
You worried?
Not in the slightest.
Oh no.
Oh,
Too easy.
Oh, I didn't need that. Oh no, you did.
Neat trick.
I had to just like side.
I need a bigger challenge.
There's one right here, man. Woo! Yes.
another ogre?
Oh no.
Okay. Maybe a little worried.
I need to.
Can I get some help here?
Since we're short on time, I'll humor you.
Jump up!
Oh my god, what am I doing? What was that? Is that it? Oh no.
Jump up! The Allfather's waited hundreds of winters. He can wait a little more. It's fun.
Fine. Stay right here.
Yes, sir.
Why? Where are you going? What?
Yeah.
Oh. Ooh, a new runic cell. Oh, that looks way better than what I have. Yes, please. And Falcon's apply status of the equipped runic arrow. Cool. How much is it to upgrade it? Oh, I can't upgrade it here? Oh, I can. Increases the number of falcons and it only costs no. I'm gonna do that. Yes, please. This one's way better. Okay. What was this one? Oh. And then to upgrade this one. Maybe I won't just yet. But what I am gonna do is go here. Let's do this one. Do that one. And sure. Press R1 right after a parry. Press L1 right before getting hit to quickly shoot and knock back enemies. Oh, that's pretty cool. What is that, 750? Let's do it. Then I'll save the rest of what I have, because you never know. Alright. Okay. I'm good. Now. Is this where we came from? Yeah, I figured it'd be right here. You gonna tell him or what? Hello? What are we doing? Oh. What?
That should keep him busy for a while. Hopefully.
Come on, give me a challenge.
Investigate.
Now
some
to get to that shrine.
Oh, I can hear him fighting.
Go for it. Thor's still busy. I should get to that shrine.
Wait, from where? Oh, right there.
Hey, Ingrid. Do you trust the Aesir? I mean, I know I can't trust them. I just need them to trust me. That's only gonna happen if they think I trust them. Yeah.
What would she say? I don't think it's gonna happen
My
with,
father and I visited this place the last time we were in Muspelheim. Feels like forever ago.
I mean, that's probably not gonna happen with Heimdall being able to read your mind and all, but... Was I already here? Oh, I go up, I see. Wait, what? Wait. Now where? Oh my god, no. I'm confused. No. Going down, maybe? Oh. I'm confused. I need to go down. Oh, maybe I just do this. Oh. What? What? Get on there. Ah, there we go. That's better.
Here's the shrine.
Whoa, there's a bunch of rock there. Didn't he say to stay right where I was? Oh no. Oh no.
Where are these things coming from?
Doesn't this destroy them? There we go. Right there. Okay. Now, back to what I was doing. Look what
Hey,
it is.
Gerboda?
You know, for someone who was trained as a warrior, you are tragically easy to startle.
I didn't. What are you doing here?
A girl can't visit a shrine of her own volition?
You're here for Sorter's marble.
Maybe.
You're out looking for more giant marbles? You know what this looks like, right?
Like the life story of one of our people? And also maybe a storage closet.
No. This looks an awful lot like Defying Destiny.
The question is, what are you doing here?
Rewriting my story.
Odin gave that to you?
It's not. Well, he did, but it's not. I'm not working with him. I would never tell him anything about Ironwood if that's what you're worried about. And I'm definitely not serving him.
It's prophecy's words, not mine. I've got a marble to find. You're welcome to help if you want.
Fine. But are you sure you're up for breaking the rules like this? There aren't any prophecies of you collecting any marbles.
Our endings haven't been written, right? Come on, champ. Oh, hello there. A sentient sword. Huh. Another marble. Surtur's. No soul in it, though.
So he's still out there somewhere. A while back, you talked about how the giants left. You ever think about them?
All the time. They're far from here. Far from Odin and Thor. But I wonder what lands they've gone to. What seas they've crossed. Why?
I want to find them. I'm gonna save my father, and then I'll find them. It's starting. Who is that?
Not Surtur, that's for sure. Look at all that frost.
Sinmara.
Don't think I've heard of her before. And here comes Surtur.
Wow. This must have been some fight.
Yeah, until it... wasn't?
They just stalked?
Oh, no. Look, it's because they fought together.
Looks like they even became friends. Good friends.
Are they?
Yeah, I think they are.
Oh, well that's... good for them.
But it looks like their, love caused them to combine into some kind of huge creature.
Ragnarok.
And then,
Ragnarok destroys Asgard.
right, I saw that in Groa's shrine.
Well, that was... something. Oh, hey, remember the snake we put that soul in?
Can't really forget that.
I saw it. It's getting bigger. Like, faster than normal bigger.
Yeah,
I was wondering about
I had
that.
a feeling that would happen.
Huh. I'm gonna hang back here. Don't want your, friend to see a giant he missed.
Of course. Just be careful. Please.
You too, Loki.
I was wondering about that snake. I was like, I wonder if it's going to turn into a giant snake. Give me a kiss? Kiss goodbye? No? Alright.
Hey, Ingrid. Think Thor died from...
You thought you could defeat the god of thunder?
Oh.
He's not gonna die from nothing. I just want to make sure I don't miss anything in here.
Yeah. I should get back to Thor.
Yes, okay. I'm glad we got to see her again. Oh yeah. This way. No, wait. What? Go up and down or down? No. Why am I getting so confused by this? How do I get over here? I can't just go this way? What? Or does this... Okay. Oh, wow. No. I just want to go that way. There we go. Get me all confused, man. Okay. Didn't find anything that shouldn't be that.
Of course.
I admit, that was fun. There were mountains of corpses by the time I finished, cut down like lava ran red
Go, go,
with
go,
their
go,
blood.
go, go, go.
Through it.
Great. You want to help down here?
Wouldn't think you'd need my help if you beat all those trials. Or did you just watch your father do it? Hey, what's taking so long? You wouldn't believe the scores of these things I just killed. It was glorious. I think you're right. Thrud wouldn't. She'd be faring better than you, at least.
Oh my god. Okay. Wait. Oh, sweet. Oh no. Oh my god. Oh no. Ooh.
We could have done that at any time.
You seem to be handling yourself well enough. I was trusting you. So, where to?
Let me check.
Jackass. It's over here. I don't know where it is.
Looks like we need to head through that gate. Thor?
Ain't that impressive? Real god stuff.
You are a god.
You're damn right.
And so am I.
Right? No? Well, alright then. Alright, this way. I had to try it.
It's here. This is the spot.
Well, where is it? In the lava?
I don't know. No! Ah! Damn it!
Some advice. Sticking your hand in lava is never gonna feel good.
Oh,
Wasn't
thanks,
thinking.
Thor.
Good. It's better that way. All right, let's get out of here. Oh. Don't try to play me again.
What?
You're an okay kid. You're still a giant, and I'll revel in killing you too.
What did you do? Loki. The rift got brighter. Look, you did it.
Look, one of these phrases is complete now. We can read it all.
But you can't translate it.
Not yet.
See, I got a little theory. I think if we can find the rest of this, we can use it to look into that without, losing an eye or worse. Look at this. We make a good team. Don't we? Don't we? Make a good damn team?
Just like you and Baldur.
You both behave out there?
Thor was really great. I learned a lot from him.
You learned something from him. Really now? Okay. What did you teach the kid?
Nothing. What could I possibly teach him?
Exactly. Ah, I was wondering where that went. Actually, I had a pretty good idea. Change of heart.
I'm not really sure why I came to Asgard. But I realize now it wasn't to be a spy. I need you to know you can trust me. And if I'm gonna help you take this to the end, I need to be able to trust you.
And trust is earned. I get it. Take this, figure out the rest of it. If you're staying, that is.
You're gonna tell me what you're really looking for in there.
Translate that, and I'll tell you everything. And on that, young man, you can trust me.
Wait, he's staying here? Oh boy. Huh. I totally didn't even comment on this. So Ragnarok's a person? Or was that just completely over my head? What's this? Gimme. Runic, an accessory. Sweet. Runic capacity. Okay, so when using a runic summons, instantly refill all runic arrows and empower them for a brief duration. Upgrades increase the duration of this effect. I kind of like that one. Maybe instead of... this one, I guess. Okay. Now, nothing else in here? Oh, look at this skeleton.
Huh. Dragon skull in the library. No big deal.
Yeah, right?
You always this hard on Thor? Seems like you're mad at him or something.
Ooh, getting nosy, getting personal. No, I get it, but it's nothing like that. Well, to be honest, it's the only language he understands, and I'm serious. Go ahead and try being nice to him. See where that gets you.
You know what? I'm gonna believe you on that one. Don't mind me. I'm just taking some of your stuff. And... Alright, I'm out of here. So he's actually just gonna stay here? Do you see how proud he looked when Thor's like, oh, you guys make a good team.
Alright, come along, Odin.
Who? Oh, his birds. Where are you going? Just stealing some of your stuff here.
Hey, you're back! How was it? Did Father behave himself?
Yeah, I mean, better than I would have expected, I guess.
Is that the sword from Grandfather's study?
Oh yeah, her name's Ingrid.
Hi, Ingrid. Wow, All-Father must really trust you. Well, glad you survived your first day.
Hey, me too.
Tomorrow, we talk about Valkyries.
Definitely.
You know what? He's being a little player. What about Angerboda, huh? Huh? Well, I did... Oh, we're gonna listen.
Well, it's a pretty good sword.
I'm sure. I'm not angry. I'm concerned. You know that's not what I want for her.
You don't want her to have a sword.
But it's not about having a sword. It's about what you use it for. I think you know what I mean.
Yeah, I do. And I don't want that for her either, okay? You don't have to worry. She's a smart girl. Smarter than her father.
Well, when you're right, you're right.
So nosy.
Come here.
So nosy. What about this one? Anyway? No? Alright.
Well, this has been a weird day. Exactly.
You can't be serious. You're not actually just staying here, are you? Wonder if Sindri's gonna come or something. Is he gonna put it on and... Remember, there's a soul in there. What?
Good morning, brother. No news, I'm afraid.
I have a plan.
Do you now?
The Nords. You found them once. Could you do so again?
I could try, but I don't see how that would
They
help.
are the fates of these lands, are they not? I would know what they know.
You may not find them cooperative.
As long as I find them. Where do we search?
Midgard. But if Atreus is in Asgard, there's no getting him back without an army. We should be raising one.
Yes, nothing like a catastrophic war to improve the situation. The boy seems quite capable. Perhaps if you simply give him some time.
You are not free of blame here. You encouraged his foolishness, his confusion.
That's not
I do not
fair.
seek war. But if Odin has stolen my son, do not doubt the lengths I will go to.
Your nature has always been clear, Kratos. But you, Freya. War is a first resort. That's not the Freya I knew. I hope the Norns can give you the counsel you need. Perhaps mine is no longer of use here.
Tyr, stop. This is no time to divide ourselves further. Come, sit, please.
You have been quiet.
Frankly, I'm surprised you of all people would seek out fate. But your instincts haven't let us down so far. Let's find the Norns.
Who am I to offer him counsel? I only hoped to help the boy find his answers. And I failed. What's my role in all this now?
Tyr, you're at the center of this. You always have been. That's why Odin imprisoned you in the first place. He's terrified of you.
I doubt that very much.
It's the truth. And not just because of prophecies. No one has ever united the realms as you once did.
That is not who I am anymore.
I know you feel that way now. I've lost myself before. More than once, but believe me, there is something beyond that.
And what is that?
Purpose. Purpose is the path that leads you to yourself.
So you would have me accept my fate? Lead your armies into war, secure your vengeance.
If securing our justice is not your purpose, then find another. For your own sake.
Going back to cooking.
Don't try to talk me into coming. The Norns and their tales of our fates, it's everything I've walked away from.
Okay. I just want to see if she has anything to say. Probably.
When you're ready to seek the Norns, I'm with you. Just taking a moment.
Okay. This is awfully nice to like basically become a hotel. Oh, them fixing the door. Now, oh.
Does it hurt?
Oh, this? Only when I worry.
Aw.
How would Atreus get to Asgard?
I'm sorry, but you'd have to ask Odin. He's got control of every path. I know how highly you esteem our expertise on such things, so I'm sure that's disappointing. He's just been one step ahead of us.
Now, I just upgraded my gear, but let's just see. Special. Oh, runic abilities. Oh, for Atreus. Fires a seeking sigil that ricochets between enemies. That's pretty cool. Definitely. What about a heavy runic attack? You know. Alright. Increases the damage of all of Kratos' ranged attacks in place. Craftable. Vanaheim's Honor. Increased luck. Increases Kratos' melee damage when he's below 50% based on his vitality. Remedy, okay. Successful attacks against enemies will cleanse small amounts of Bifrost from... Oh, that's pretty good. I'm gonna get that one. And sell. Alright. Okay, I'm good. Let's boogie.
Hang on!
Oh.
I got something for you.
Okay.
Sindri!
Coming!
Before you go traipsing off into the dawn, I thought you'd like to have this back.
Oh.
Well, don't go getting too cheery about it. But you're welcome.
I've collected what we need to find the Norns. Shall we go?
Show gift Chris.
Madam Nito?
One second. Oh, it's... Oh. So double tap. Okay. Oh, whoops. Parry, and then immediately press R1 or R2. Okay. Same level that I have now. So, yes, please.
Neathog. I suspect we may have consequences to look forward to.
Alright. Oh.
Squirrel.
Ah, Master Kratos, my apologies. Madam Neathog's disappearance weighs heavily on my mind.
She a friend of yours?
Less a friend than another longtime tenant of the tree. She was here even before I arrived, and that was ages ago. To even think something could keep her away from her babies. Terrible, just terrible.
That was the boss we did, right? Are we gonna tell him or no? No? Alright. Now. The World of Fate. Go to map. What are all of these? Well. Ooh. Wait. Alfheim. Oh. Where's the next one? Oh, just confirm, I guess.
We are certain Atreus could not still be in Midgard.
I was just there and found no trace. If Odin invited him, he must have provided a way.
No, that is not the only explanation. Tell me where we find these Norns.
I discovered some of their threads near the frozen lake. I stashed one for spellcrafting, but we may also use it to find them. Just remember, they really don't want to be found.
Well, at least things will be difficult for a change.
We should take your sled and head to the lake.
Fine.
Midgard. How I've missed the freezing gusts and constant raider attacks.
Oh, that's because they believe Kratos is responsible for Fimbulwinter, and that killing him will end it.
Where would they get an idea like that?
From me, of course.
Of course.
Hello, puppies. Aww.
Come.
Aww.
Quiet. She is a friend. Now.
Better they get this from you. Once the wolves have the scent of the Norns, we'll just need to follow their lead.
I will open the gate. Stop whining.
Their fur is matted. When did you last brush them?
They are wolves.
And matted fur leads to disease. Take care of them, and they'll take care of you.
Facts.
Brother, what exactly do you intend to ask the Norns?
How I may find my son. Nothing more.
You don't imagine it's a chance to clear up all this mess about prophecy? Perhaps get a second opinion on your alleged demise.
You didn't tell me you had a death prophecy?
When Atreus and I reached Jotunheim, we found a hidden mural. The Giants, Faye herself, had foreseen our entire journey long ago. Who we would meet, who we would fight. All of it, as it happened.
But you aren't dead.
That image was from a time yet to come.
I see. You've never struck me as someone who fears death. That's not the problem, is it?
No. Death can have me when it earns me.
Then maybe it's not the future that bothers you. Faye sent you on your journey, and she made sure you'd see that image at the end of it. And you're still not sure why.
I wish to speak of this no further.
When Kratos speaks, it's always very powerful, if that makes sense. Oh, we're on the Lake of Nine. Like, on the Lake of Nine.
Now that we are on the lake, how will we find the Norns?
Watch the wolves closely. See how their heads point the way?
Oh, wolves' noise point in the direction of ascent. Barking excitement increases when hearing the source. Okay.
Well, the Lake of Nine has certainly seen better days. Raiders have made themselves quite at home.
A strong enemy odor is
Not sure
distracting
I've
the
been
wolves.
back to these parts since our great battle with Sigrun.
She speaks highly of that fight as well.
You know of that?
She told me all about it when she found me. She believed you could be an ally. Long before I believed.
I wanted this.
The Valkyrie Queen. An ally.
I'm the Valkyrie Queen. As Sigrun was stubbornly determined to remind me.
Not anymore, you're not.
I should have guessed it was Sigrun helping you recover yourself. He's so loyal, wise, clever. Oh.
Doesn't take a love goddess to see where you're coming from.
This thread of fate we are tracing.
It's not somebody's life, if that's what you mean. The Norns use it to mark their way when they're outside of the well.
The Norns live in a well.
No. The Well of Earth, their home, is hard to explain. It's in no fixed place. Entrances come and go. A place wholly under their influence, where the intangible becomes tangible. Like being inside your own mind.
But if we go in together, are we in each other's mind?
The wolves lead us here. Quiet.
All right. Oh, wait.
This is the right area, but we can't go further on the sled.
Then we walk.
I just hope the Norns are somewhere indoors and warm. Safe to say, no, I have not missed Midgard in Fimbulwinter. Thank you.
Do you feel the cold?
We will see soon enough.
King's grave. Come here. Oh no.
Fire! Left flank! Enemy! To your left! Left side incoming!
Incoming fire!
Oh my god. Oh my god, it's slow. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, maybe not.
Watch your left!
Jesus Christ. Holy
This is the last.
Oh, I missed her. Holy moly.
The way forward is magically sealed. Something in here is giving it power.
Make sure I'm not missing.
Might I suggest the ominous broken gravestone?
Yes. Alright.
The hilt of a sword.
Brother, I know that sword hilt. Tread carefully. You of all people know how weapons can carry ghosts.
Whoa.
If it does not help us find the Norns, it can wait.
Where'd it go? Oh, okay.
Let's keep looking.
I always instinctively
This way.
just press to see what it's about. I guess I don't have
I
it.
feel a trace of their illusions here. I can try to dispel it.
Alright.
Oh, no.
Wait, I didn't even look over here.
There's nothing
Oh,
here.
I see.
A false trail.
I'm afraid so. We'll have to see what else the wolves can find.
Typical Nornish mischief.
They know we're searching. I warned you they wouldn't make it easy.
And what's the hilt of a cursed king have to do with any of it?
Distraction? Coincidence? Who knows? I suppose they'd say we were fated to find it.
Continue tracking the Norns. Oh. The wolves are taking the scent. Becky and Svana.
There. How was Sigrun when you saw her last?
She's still incorporeal, ever since Kratos set her free of her corrupted form. But she hasn't let that stop her from helping any way she can. The truth is, I owe her more than I can repay.
I doubt she'd see it that way.
Let's
When we
I feel something. In this direction.
feel what exactly?
Another illusion. It's coming from this wall. The Norns are hiding.
Do I have an enemy coming? Oh, I hear Brock and Sindri.
Kratos!
Yes,
I feel the Norns over here.
Yes, well...
Are you ready?
No. What? You gotta give me a minute, you know? That's just that. But what's this?
Brother, wait. Let's see what Freya found.
Okay. Alright.
Oh, no. Nothing. Another dead end.
Huh. Return to the walls and continue tracking marks.
A trap!
It's too fast! Use your shield!
Oh my god.
Ranger on the left!
On your right!
Back! Frozen! What now?
Oh, I go so slow when I'm frozen. Oh my god, I'm so slow.
Right side, brother!
Enemy behind you, Kratos! It's too fast! Use your shield!
Jeez.
That's all of them.
A frost Grunugger, a cousin of a flame Grunugger. These beasts have opted to utilize ice in their attacks rather than their hot-headed relatives. I noticed.
You know, this search will only get more dangerous.
Then we keep looking.
Back to the wolves then.
That's why all this health was around. Well, no, wait, I want to go up here, man.
What is up here?
I don't feel anything. It's not related to the Norns.
Could be interesting enough in its own right.
What's that outpost?
The derelict outpost. Okay.
If Ragnarok is coming, you're gonna need to stock up. Luckily, I'm offering new items.
Oh, good.
How can I help? I'll heat up the forge.
Where's this new stuff you're talking about? Sword?
Anything for Freya?
Oh. Oh, I see. Okay.
Kratos?
Shield. Could upgrade the shield to a level 5. Oh, this is... What do I have right now? Oh, Gift of Strength. It's the spinning hands. Oh, no, I'm good with what I have. But I could upgrade the shield. Might as well.
Oh, their deaths will be painless. Ish.
Yeah. And yeah. Oh.
Want something in particular?
Wait. Superior Resurrection Stone. Need one of those. And...
No need to thank me.
Alright, let's go.
You won't believe it, Mimir. This crest belongs to Fjotorlund.
Fjotorlund, you say? Now that's where Sigrun was from.
Nope, we're gonna go back to the wolves.
Is everything all right? Oh, those are just your faces.
Hello, Sindri.
Yeah, hello to you too. Alright, now let's go. Yeah. Oh.
Kratos, tell me more of your homeland.
It was violent and cruel.
Sounds no different from these lands.
It was warmer.
That's it? I hate when they're talking
The
and it
wolves
gets
have
cut
picked
off.
up another trail. Keep following their heads.
Okay. Wait, what? Oh. What's up there? They're looking like down. What? Oh, okay.
This is the place.
All right.
We need to work our way up. This way.
How do I get down there? Wait, what?
There. Can you cut a way through the ice?
Oh, are the Norns making magical ice walls now?
No. I think the water just froze.
Where's the other one? Oh, one more. Oh. No. Wait. Can I get back up there? Okay. Aren't you cold, Freya? Oh, I see it. Sweet. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Beautiful. All right. Ooh. That trigger feedback felt really cool.
More of your friends.
I didn't tell them to be here.
Fire on your left! Enemy behind you, Kratos!
I don't know what the Norns did to trick all these raiders into guarding them. Not that they have any idea that's what they're doing.
just heard Odin's raven. Where are you? Maybe it's up there more.
Freya, thank you for your help. I know this was not your focus.
The sooner we find your son, the sooner you'll be able to focus.
Excuse me.
I just hope it works.
Just the same, thank you.
A fine sentiment, but write her a bloody note when we're out of the cold, brother.
Nope, nope.
Brother, this way seems like a way out, not a way in.
I concur. The Norns are further up.
But this was here. Shield attachment. Ooh, a level 5. Oh, mine matches right now, though it's red, but this one's level 5. So when Kratos is afflicted with frost, burn, poison, or bifrost, shield strike, double tap, hits will cleanse the status and deal that elemental's damage to the enemy. Say no more. Glad I got that. Alright. Now. Okay, now I'm good. Noise. Raider shield. Nice. Very nice.
Okay, I feel something. It's stronger this time. Over here. Open up. We found it.
Ah, isn't it always the third place you look?
Right? I was just thinking that. Third time's a charm. Find the Norns at the Well of Erd. Alright.
Is everyone hearing that creepy whisper?
It is like an itch in the mind.
It means we've stepped into their domain. Be ready for anything.
Illusions.
Projections, possibly. But assume nothing. There's no telling what manner of creature they've made unwitting guards.
Delightful.
Right? Do I sense a boss fight? Is this where we came with Atreus? And we went through that way? Maybe? No? Lots of loot. That makes me happy. Oh, maybe not. I don't know. Oh, no.
Kratos, Ghost of Sparta, Bane of Olympus, Destroyer of Fate, Cruel Striker, Bringer of Wars, Weapon of the Gods, turned against his creators. He chases a redemption he knows he can never deserve.
Oh boy.
He
Oh no. Oh, Jesus, you got me. Get up. Oh, good.
Are we in our own minds yet? He certainly seems real enough.
I hate to tell you, the parts in your mind will be real too.
Oh, I could have used that against him.
Seems he was
But I
guarding that way outside.
Oh, he's not anymore.
This place almost looks familiar.
A little
But
overkill
different.
at the end there.
Like a confused memory.
A rather hostile memory at that.
These fates should know I will not be deterred.
They probably do. Alright, let's go. Shall we? Shall we? I still don't have a heavy runic attack. I mean, maybe there's a reason for that. And maybe I've just missed them all, which really wouldn't surprise me. Aw.
Freya of the Vanir, Master of Magics, Queen of the Valkyries, Witch of the Woods, Frigg of Asgard, Destroyer of all she would hope to protect. She always finds somebody to blame. She cannot change.
Sheesh, that was a little harsh, wasn't it? Saying she can't change. She always finds somebody else to blame. Oh no, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, Give me this. Give me this. How do I get over there? Wait, that's probably the way to go, so. Let us do this. Whoa. Alright. Come on!
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Counselor
So annoying.
Merry Wanderer of the Woods. Robin of the Goodfellas.
Let me guess. I'm a long-winded know-it-all and I cannot change? See? You forgot smartest man alive!
Where are you? Oh, fuck's sake. No, no, no. Oh no, you're fucking kidding me. Hell Revenant. Mind her freezing ice breath attack. It can leave you slow and vulnerable, interrupt it, dodge it, or outrun it. Yeah, it was super annoying. Look, it's still. Alright. Drop the bucket. Lots of loot in this one. I like it.
Well, certainly clinks like genuine hack silver. I suppose there's one small consolation to this ordeal. At least we won't have to introduce ourselves.
Don't credit your reputation, Mimir. They see the whole lives of any who approach them.
Oh.
What is that?
A phantom! Rogue magic! Aim for the runic core!
Bloody hell! Look at that!
Oh no. Oh no. Run.
It's vulnerable when it glows!
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Now, attack!
Give yourself an opening! Don't waste it!
Go, 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 go.
Behind you, look out!
Give yourself an opening! Don't waste it!
Core is weakened!
Attack!
Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh, I need this help.
Hurry!
Oh.
That's it!
Leave yourself an opening! Don't waste it!
Come on, start glowing. Oh no.
Close in! Attack!
Now! Attack!
Oh no.
I felt that one, brother!
Oh no. Oh.
Nicely done! Keep on it!
Come on,
It's over! Time to put it down! Yelpa!
Nice.
Well, yet another gift of Fimbulwinter, I suppose.
The magic draining out of all of us has to end up somewhere.
Look at all this stuff I got. Ooh. Alright. Ooh. Weapon. Oh, okay. For a weapon upgrade. Nice. Jewel of. Oh. Okay. So now I can hold additional amulets? Oh, repair at shop. I see. I have to repair it at the shop first. Cool. Oh. Need that. No more? No more anywhere? I'll go for like 15
This way.
minutes.
The Norns are somewhere in that cave just ahead.
Nice. Yes. Give me What? Oh. It's just as simple as going down.
There's that itchy sound again. Normally, I don't mind ladies whispering in my ear, but this is positively irksome.
Anyone ever tell you that you babble when you're terrified?
Terrified? I'll have you know I'm at the very most deeply apprehensive. And breaking tension with humor is the sacred duty of a traveling companion. How very dare you? Babbling.
So offended. Alright, where am I going?
The door.
Oh, that looks official.
Yes.
My boy.
Feel everything.
Baldur, listen to me, please.
Whoa. Am I... Whoa, what? Uh-oh.
Stop! Why did you bring him here? You are not welcome here!
Wait! Baldur, come back! Talk to me!
what you did to me!
It can get stuck.
There's so many of them.
You will not. You will not harm him. Nobody harms my boy. But me.
Whoa.
Freya! Brother, over here! Come get me! I want none of this!
What?
Imagine them thinking I had any desire to be back on this itchy carcass.
Mimir!
Secret? Brother, hold off!
Why did you never turn on Odin?
But I did! I tried to stop him any way I could!
You served Odin from the day you met to the day he put you in that tree! You saw the face!
Come on!
You watched his wars! You watched him mistreat everyone and everything! And you never gave a damn until you turned on!
I know secrets. It's true, all of it. But for love of you, I became a better man.
Oh, I don't have any help.
An ally to all those who...
Were you an ally to Freya in her suffering? To Skadi? To Groma? Or to Tanya? No! You always took the side of the powerful, then used them!
Brother, watch out! There's more...
You served Odin from the day you met to the day he put you in that tree! You sought favor! You wanted his wars! You watched him mistreat everyone and everything! And you never gave a damn until you turned on!
I know secrets. It's true, all of it. But for love of you, I became a better man. A counselor for peace. An ally to all those who...
Were you an ally to Freya in her suffering? To Skadi? To Groma? Or to Tanya? No!
Move it!
Always took the side of the powerful men who used them!
Brother, watch out! There's more of them!
Even now, you see a violent god in need and you can't help but hate him!
Holy shit! Move, man!
Who you are! And it's who
It is not her.
No. Of course. You did what you must. Brother, the tree! It's pulling me in!
Mimir!
Brother, help me! Monster!
Atreus! I am coming!
Whoa! Oh my god.
Why didn't you trust your own son? Don't let him take me!
Atreus!
I'm scared! Why wouldn't you see him the way he wants to be seen? I don't want to go back! He's alive! He's alive! That's all I had to do. And now he's mine.
Oh shit.
He's coming!
Oh no, 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 no.
I am here!
Oh my god. This is so vicious. Am I supposed to be just running away? Oh no. Ugh. So annoying.
Brother, help me! Monster!
Atreus! I am coming!
trust your own son? Don't let him take me!
Atreus!
I'm scared! Why wouldn't you see him the way he wants to be seen? I don't want to go back! He's a liar! He's a murderer! That's all I have to do. And now he's mine. He killed his own family!
Atreus! I am here!
He's a bad guy! I'm not safe with him!
Whew. All right.
Oh, Father, help me! He's a monster!
What?
I think it's over. Did we pass the test?
Didn't feel much like succeeding.
I see the door has disappeared.
Or it was never there.
They toy with us still.
That was intense.
What is that?
A kelpie. Don't see many of those in these parts.
She must be theirs.
Will she take us to them?
I'll ask her. Nicely. Easy, girl. Easy.
Aww.
That's right. Good.
She's beautiful.
Care to talk about whatever the norms put you through?
No.
Get on.
That's a good lass. Lovely creatures, but temperamental by reputation. In my land, they'd keep children away from the lost by telling them a kelpie would drown them. Of course, no kelpie I know would do such a thing. Unless it was disrespect.
It walks on water.
Aye. No mystical water steeds to speak of in Greece, brother?
There were the hippocamps. They served the sea god. I battled one upon a titan.
That might not be her favorite subject.
Whoa. Kelpie. Our search for the Norns led us to a mystical horse. Migir called it a Kelpie. It walked upon the water, transformed, and then dove down beneath the surface, carrying us to the Norm's inner sanctum. I expect our departure to be no less unpleasant. May the Norns make this journey worthwhile.
We're here.
Fate's own hideaway. Never doubted we'd make it.
So I actually think I'm going to end it there. This is going to be a little bit of a longer episode again, but it's all just story. It's cool down here. Like, look at that. Oh, it's so pretty. I'm really surprised that Atreus is deciding to stay there. I mean, I guess he wants answers, but it seems like Odin's winning him over. I don't know, we'll see. And I imagine that whoever we're gonna go see now is gonna say something like, oh, we've been expecting you or something. Maybe not. What do I know, right? So thank you so much for joining me again. I hope you're enjoying the series, because I sure am. Don't forget to subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you in the next episode. Bye for now.